Okay, so I have a story time for you guys. Like I said in my last video, I don't know when you're gonna be seeing this story time, but anyway, so you guys know I recently went to Canada. I keep saying that, and look, I got a shirt from Edmonton, Alberta, where my cousin lives in Canada. And I was gonna make a video showing you everything I got from Canada, but then I decided not to make it because it didn't matter. You know what I mean? It didn't really matter. But you'll see some of that stuff maybe one day in a future video, like when I guess the Beanie Babies or show you books or something. Yeah, anyway. So, I had an accident, and I don't know if you know what kind of accident I'm talking about, but I had an accident on the plane. Okay, so that should be a giveaway. So I was sitting on the plane. My head is really itchy today. I'm sorry, guys. And I just took a shower. But anyway, so we were on the plane going home. And this is before we arrived in Denver, which is our place where we had to catch a connecting flight or whatever. So I really had to pee so bad, and it was getting to the point where it hurt. It was starting to hurt me. I had to pee so bad that it freaking hurt, and we weren't allowed to get up yet, or at all actually, because we were fixing to land. We weren't allowed to get up. We weren't allowed to go to the bathroom. We had to stay in our seats. The seatbelt thing was on. It was an emergency, and I really had to go, and it was horrible to hold it because, like I said, it was starting to really hurt. And so my mom was like, well, if you really have to go, just pee on your jacket. Just put your jacket underneath there and pee on it or whatever. So we did that. So she set the jacket down, and I held it as long as I could. Like, I had to go so bad. And then we finally landed, and it was like bump after bump. So I couldn't hold it anymore. So I literally peed on my jacket and threw my pants on the plane. And it took forever for them to finally, you know, get to the gate that we were supposed to be at. And like, they just kept hitting so many bumps. And luckily I had already gone to the bathroom. And I'm like, I can't hold it. And you know, like, we all have accidents. I literally couldn't hold it in, and yeah, I peed myself basically. And maybe one day I'll look back and laugh at it, but right now I'm just not laughing about it because I literally had to go so bad to the point that it physically hurt. And that's happened like once before too. Like, I had to pee so bad that it hurt, but never went in my pants. And the thing is, I had to force myself to pee because my bladder, I kind of control my bladder a little bit. Like, I tell it not to go sometimes, like when I'm on the toilet, because I have something I'm doing, you know. That's too much information, sorry. But like, I usually can hold it, you know what I mean? And I just couldn't hold it this time. But usually I can, and my bladder listens to me, but my bladder didn't want to go because it wanted to like hold it or something, I don't know. Because like one time I was on a ship, no, not a ship, a boat. We went fishing when we went to like Galveston that one time, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I was waiting and waiting for my bladder to just go. And like, this is embarrassing, like, but it was like an adult diaper because they didn't have a boat. I mean, they didn't have a bathroom on this boat, and we were going like shark fishing and everything. So I was wearing an adult diaper, and my bladder wouldn't go. And so like, it wouldn't go this time, and I'm like, I just need to force myself to pee. And I finally did, and it was like a waterfall of pee. And I was so relieved, but I was embarrassed because I'm like, I just peed myself. And it's embarrassing, and it did go through the jacket and onto the seat a little bit, not too bad. So, and then I was walking through the airport with pee on me, but like, I had my jacket wrapped around my waist, so hopefully no one saw the stains or whatever. But yeah, that was my embarrassing accident story. Maybe one day I'll laugh, like years down the road, but I can't laugh right now because I had to go so bad that it physically was hurting me. And it's happened to me once before, Like, I had to pee so bad, like, it physically hurt. So, I don't know. And I don't know why, but, like, I was wearing an adult diaper. Shouldn't have known that you could pee in it or something. I don't know. But, yeah, that was on the boat trip I went on to one time. This video is way longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope you enjoyed this video and listening to my embarrassing stories, especially the adult diaper where I didn't even, like, pee in it or whatever. But that's the point of wearing one, because we were going to be out in the ocean for 3 hours on this boat, and there's no bathroom. And I never peed in there once, which is okay, I guess. But, like, I was embarrassed to be wearing it, but it is what it is. Just because I have to go to the bathroom a lot. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah. But I am sorry for embarrassing you guys, for embarrassing myself. Getting a little too TMI about me being able to hold my pee in when I'm on the toilet. Sorry about that. But it is true. Like, one time I had to bend down and tie my shoelace for some reason. And I was, like, holding it. And I'm like, okay, now you can go. Like, sometimes my bladder listens to me, and then sometimes it doesn't. Like, it's live. But anyway, that's TMI, too much information, sorry. I'm gonna go. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.